my wife filed for divorce and handed me the victory her father planned all along. I married my wife young, with the kind of hope only a fool has. I thought love could weather anything. But over the years, I learned what it meant to live under a storm. She was unpredictable, sharp with her tongue, cruel with her pride. She had a way of making me feel small in my own home. I stayed quiet, swallowed every insult, every humiliation. Why? Because of her father. He was the one man who treated me like I mattered. Whenever she lashed out, he'd find me later, put a hand on my shoulder, and say softly, "Son, patience is your greatest strength. Don't think I don't see how you endure." He never confronted her directly, maybe out of love, maybe out of regret, but he saw the truth. And that was enough to keep me going. Then, one night, everything collapsed. My father-in-law passed away suddenly. No warning, no final goodbye. I can't describe the weight of that loss. It felt like I had lost the only anchor I had in that house. When the will was read a week later, the room was heavy with tension. To my wife's delight, everything, his house, his farmland, his business, was left to her. She sat straighter, lips curled into a smirk, and looked at me with victory blazing in her eyes. I'll never forget that look. It wasn't grief, it was triumph. I didn't fight it. What was there to fight for? I'd already lost him, and now, it seemed, I had lost even the memory of his faith in me. A week later, she filed for divorce. Not me, her. She wanted me gone. Maybe she thought with all the property in her name, she no longer needed to pretend. Court was hell. She came at me with every accusation imaginable. I was manipulative. I had brainwashed her father. I had tried to take advantage of an old man's failing health. Her lawyer painted me as some schemer who had been waiting for my chance to pounce. I sat there in silence, my hands clenched under the table, waiting for the gavel to fall on my life. That's when my lawyer cleared his throat. Calm, collected. He reached into his briefcase and pulled out an envelope I had never seen before. My heart sank. What was this? He handed it to the judge. The room quieted as the seal was broken. And then my lawyer began to read. It was my father-in-law's real will. The document that left everything to my wife was a decoy, a mask, a test of character. My father-in-law had known his daughter would betray me the moment she thought she had everything. And he was right. The genuine will, locked away with his lawyer until the day it was needed, left everything to me. His words cut through me. To my son, who has endured where many would have broken, who has shown patience in the face of cruelty, I leave all I built. Not because of marriage, but because of his heart. You are the son I wish I had. The courtroom fell silent. My wife's face drained of color. All her rage, her arrogance, her smirk, it crumbled in an instant. My wife thought she had set a trap for me, but in the end, she walked straight into the one her father had left behind. And as I walked out of that courtroom, papers in hand, I couldn't shake the thought. Even in death, he had stood by my side. But the story didn't end there. Her accusations, so loud, so venomous, were all on record. The judge, unimpressed with her lies and antics, issued her a stern warning for contempt. Word spread quickly in town. The same friends and relatives who once praised her confidence now whispered about her downfall. The empire she thought was hers vanished overnight, while I, the man she tried to erase, became the one her father had trusted all along. In the end, she didn't just lose the case. She lost everything. Her credibility, her pride, and the mask she had worn for so long. And as I signed the last set of documents, I couldn't help but smile at the irony. She filed for divorce to get rid of me. And in doing so, she got rid of herself.